Some say science and religion don't mix. But what if God used scientific principles like the Big Bang or atomic manipulation to bring the universe into existence? Let's dive into the science and see how it might align with the biblical creation story. For centuries, humans have gazed at the stars and wondered, how did it all begin? The universe, vast and complex, full of mysteries beyond our comprehension. Many people see a divide between science and faith, especially when it comes to creation. But what if the two aren't at odds? What if science and scripture could actually be telling the same story? Let's start at the very beginning. Genesis, the first chapter of the Bible. The King James Version opens with these iconic words. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. This is the moment when creation begins. But what does it really mean? In the beginning. Could this be the very moment the universe started? Some see this as a simple statement. But what if it's a divine command that marks the birth of everything we know? The Big Bang theory is the most widely accepted scientific explanation for the origin of the universe. All of space and time began expanding from a point of singularity. In a split second, the universe started to grow, cooling down enough for particles to form atoms. These atoms would go on to create stars, planets, and everything we see today. What if God did create the universe all at once? But time holds no power over him. What might seem like billions of years to us is nothing to God. He exists outside of time, so he isn't bound by it. To God, the beginning of the universe could have happened in an instant, even though we perceive it as unfolding over billions of years. God's omnipotence means he can work within time as we understand it, but he's not limited by it. Atoms are the building blocks of everything: stars, planets, even life itself. The Bible tells us that God created the heavens and the earth, and could this include the fine-tuning of atoms themselves? In Genesis 1:11, God says, "Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind." This command could be seen as God influencing atomic structures to form the plants and life we see. Could this be God's divine guidance over atomic processes, shaping the material world in ways we are only beginning to understand? One of the first things God creates in Genesis is light. Let there be light. Now, this is fascinating because light doesn't just signify illumination. In the context of modern cosmology, light is a key element in the Big Bang theory itself. After the initial expansion, the universe was dark, but as it cooled, light, photons, began to travel freely, filling the universe with the glow we observe today as the cosmic microwave background. So when God says, "Let there be light," is this the creation of something more profound than just visible light? Could it be the emergence of energy, the very forces that drive the cosmos? Both science and scripture seem to agree that light, energy, is the spark that drives creation. The more we learn about the universe, the more we begin to see the harmony between science and the divine plan. Perhaps the Big Bang itself is a manifestation of God's will, a cosmic event set in motion by his infinite wisdom and power. The universe is a magnificent tapestry, and both science and faith give us different ways to marvel at its beauty. Science reveals the how, and faith reveals the why. Together, they remind us that the Creator of all things is not bound by our understanding, but invites us to explore and to wonder at the works of His hands. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration of science and the Bible, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the fascinating world of Bible theory. And remember, the Creator's wisdom is truly manifold.